Guys, we're talking about the meta build today for the tower, and this is different from the defense one, the turtle one we did before. Here you need all the stats, you need to balance things out around your tower in order to survive for longer. So let's start with the research, and I will talk about the stats that you will need to get straight away. Obviously, game speed is nice, but we're not talking about that. I'm joking. You would like to focus, your main stat will be health. Health will be your base that should be able to capture at least 2 enemy hits, better 3, 4, etc. So you should have enormous health pool in order to be able to buffer the enemy attacks. So this is a no-brainer and you would like to go for this one. The next one is defense percentage. If you have that research, go for it. It will be very valuable. Each percentage here will lower the damage by significant numbers, so why the hell not? This is very important. Then you go for attack, because attacks are important as well. Using the life leech mechanics, we will be able to heal ourselves. So you will need attack speed for a lot of things that will allow you to push enemies back, to trigger some effects, and most importantly, get more DPS out and heal faster. So attack is important, damage is important, critical is important, range isn't that important, but it's okay to have. Everything else here is secondary. You can invest in that if you want to, but your goal will be putting health and defense to the highest level possible to get this multiplier up, and in the sky. Same about the upgrades. Basically, you have to kinda spread your investments through everything here. My tip would be, like, health is important, yes. You will spend a lot of coins for this, guys. Health is like your core stuff over here. Defense percentage as well. There are no things that you don't need. Like in this build, you will see in the testing phase that you will need everything here. But you should remember that now you need damage as well, so work on attack speed, work on damage, critical, multi-shot and rapid fire will be really important, as well as bounce shots. They will allow you to do more attacks, and of course knockback chance and force will allow you to push the enemies easier. Those are your defense upgrades that you would like to get, but they are not that crazy important, because as you play the game you will be able to buy them if you don't play the hardest difficulty. We'll talk about the difficulty selection a bit later. As for utility upgrades, you would like to put those as high as possible, because that will give you a better head start. Get free attack and free upgrades high as well, because in some cases you won't be able to buy them, you will need money for something else. So try to balance them out. Everything is necessary for this build. As for the cars, depending what are you doing. If you're doing the farm run, get the farm setup. You can see the farm build somewhere here. In the cars, there will be a link to the farming video for gold and coins, basically. But if you're doing the push, remove this. That won't help you out. Remove coins, you don't need that. Free upgrades, maybe. Get yourself some attack speed, get yourself some damage, get yourself some health, which you don't have. Let's see if we'll get one. No, we get attack speed. That's a nice upgrade, I like that. Maybe even get yourself some range. Death Ray will help you out as well by taking out enemies in one hit. So get yourself best offensive stats and stats that will improve your health if you can. Health regen is useless though, don't take it. It's basic health regen, so it will be pretty useless for you. Low aura might be nice though. The enemies will take slower to get to you, so yeah. For the modules, just get the best stuff that you can. I'm not that far into the game, so I'm just using what I've got, the best options available for me. And for the level selection, depending on what do you do. If you push, obviously go to the highest stage. If you farm, select the stage which you can go furthest. But for the farm, you most likely would like to take a look at the farm build and farm guide. That will help you out. So you will need to change some cards around for more coin gains. It will be a bit different. So right now we will kinda push. Oh yeah, by the way, you might want to push to the next tier by going through the highest tier, or go to the lowest tier and push to the highest wave, because that will allow you to get the milestones. Some of those are nice. And also you might want to do that for some of the events like this one, reach wave 2000 on any tier. Obviously tier 1 will be easier. So you would like to start this one, build up everything, and well, you will see what you need to do. So yeah, now let's get into the combat. I will start with tier 1 difficulty in order to show you how to upgrade here. This will be way easier, and then we'll move on to the highest tier difficulty. So for the easiest difficulty, you have a pretty simple strategy. First of all, you will have a lot of headroom depending on how far you are into the game. in order to upgrade yourself. So what do? You go to utility upgrades and get all that cash out that you can. Cash per wave is your priority, cash bonus is secondary, and then you want to upgrade some interest. If you can afford, get some free upgrades, especially free utility upgrades here. And well, you don't really need coins right now, you will get them later way easier. So yeah, get cash per wave, and then you need to wait. I'll talk about this in the hard version as well, but basically you would like to get your money up in order to start getting the interest way easier. Here you don't have issues that you will be killed early, like you can do no upgrades and push to wave 100. And since the income here is so goddamn low, you would like to get the interest up to increase all your stats and everything as high as possible. So you just wait until your dollar will turn green, because at the end of the wave, when you will get the income, it's 67 money, and all the enemies here will give you like 40 or something. So it will give you more and more and more money, depending on how far you are in this research. Max interest, there we go. That will allow you to get the higher threshold of the income you can get. It's really powerful, by the way, so you should level it up. Not the interest in itself, it's important as well, but this one is crazy. So yeah, you just wait, and once you will be able to get this green, you remember the amount of money that you need to get the maximum interest. Once you get it high enough, you can also do some upgrades to make this threshold a bit lower, but don't go overboard, so it won't cost that much. Don't spend high proportion of your income. There we go, it turned green, so we're about 22,000 where we will get maximum income. And the enemies still give us crap, but every turn we get 700, which is nice. Now what we need to do. Since our cash bonus and cash per wave doesn't give us that much, we would like to improve our other things. I would advise going with the free utility upgrade, free attack upgrade, and free defense upgrade. Since right now the enemies do 30 damage to us and our absolute defense right now is 500, they won't be able to do thing. So we can easily focus on investing here, investing here, investing here, getting more coins, getting more everything, and keeping this one at the close to the level when you will get the maximum income, maximum interest. Basically, you do not need any upgrades here or here in the attack or defense tab unless the enemies become dangerous. The only exception when you want to level something up, if you have specific tasks, like we have tasks to kill enemies with death ray. Let's try to actually use it. Can we? Oh, we can. Nice. So death ray. And then we have the event. We have kill enemies with death ray here as well. That's nice. Smart missiles, which we don't have. Kill 10,000 enemies with workshop landmines. So that's what we need to do right now. We need to put some points into the landmines so they will be able to take out some enemies. What do you need? You need higher chance, you need a bit more radius and attack, and that will allow you to progress that faster, because every time the enemy is killed, there is a chance that landmine will spawn and then it will take out the enemy, etc, etc, etc. Honestly, if you wanna do farming, not the pushing, I would strongly advise to use this card, Enemy Balance. It will increase the amount of enemies, and that means you will get more enemies to kill and they will kind of trigger more stuff, so it would be better. So yeah, outside of that, just level up everything you can slowly to keep this one green. And once all your utility upgrades are ready, maxed out, you can move on to upgrade your defense and attack. You have to evenly distribute the points here, it's pretty straightforward. But in this difficulty on tier 1, usually it's not a problem if you are strong enough. If you're not strong enough, take care at the enemy stats. They have 50 attack, you would like to have like, I don't know, 200 health and some defense. So keep those things up. So you will be able to take like 4-5 enemy attacks. Then you would like to focus on lifesteal. That will allow you to recover health. So the enemy will hit you, your health pool will get lower, and your attacks will take that back. So priority is, as always, for this build, health, defense percentage, some thorn damage. It's not that necessary, but getting it higher is important anyway. Lifesteal for long-term stuff, damage, and attack speed. Attack speed will allow you to attack more, so it's more life drain and more triggers, more pushes, and everything that will increase your damage, so it will increase your life steal as well. So after some time, your build will be able to massacre the enemies, and unlike the turtle build with the defense absolute, here you will have variety of stats that you will need in order to survive. And the thing is, the enemies, when they come close to you, they will attack you, and you will use this health pool to tank the damage, and at the same time use the life steal over here with the damage, with attack speed, with all your offensive stats to recover that health. And the only way to recover that health is actually life steal. Health regen won't help you out because it's too weak. We have 2 million health here, and health regen is only 100 per second. So can you imagine how long it will take to regenerate just 100,000? A lot. And the enemies do 200,000 damage per attack, and they will do more. So yeah, in order to maximize your survivability in this build, you will need to focus on health, you will need to absolutely max out your defense, max out your thorn damage, so the boss, here he comes, look at that, bam. He will be killed way faster, take a look at that, thorns did most of the damage, maximize knockback chance and force, orbs, those are not so important, and that defy is important as well, but it's a late factor that will allow you to actually do not die. You have 30% chance on your fatal hit to survive that. On the damage screen, you would like to, well, have everything here because it will allow you to do more damage, and afterwards focus on damage, obviously, because it will allow you to do more damage to the enemies. And yeah, utility upgrades should be more or less maxed out after some time, and then you just farm and enjoy the free gold. By the way, we have a gold guide somewhere here. There will be a link. You can watch that in order to optimize your gold gain in the run. So yeah, that's your build for easy stages, the stages where you can easily massacre the enemies. You don't need to play hard, and you plan to take out a lot of waves. Now let's take a look how to utilize this build on the highest tier difficulty. Here the enemies are way tougher, and you will need to work way harder to win this. So in this scenario, it's kind of the same, but you would like to focus only on cash early on. That will allow you to get small bonuses early on. Change it to one-time upgrade. Cash per wave is your best bet. For a while, you will be able to tank out the enemy damage. Let's check our defense absolute. Not that much. So yeah, our goals early game when we just start is to get enough cash income. In order to do that, we need to rely on the interest as well. Where is it? Interest per wave, this one. Those are really cheap upgrades for a while. We can actually use times 5. Get those up, get cash bonus for a while, and then wait. You would like to wait for your goal to go to the green area, so the USD sign, the dollar sign will get green. That means that you are able to get the maximum interest. If you don't have enough power, if you feel the enemies will overpower you, go to the damage, get some really cheap upgrades here. Those don't cost that much, and they will allow you to survive for longer. Same in the defense upgrade. Get some health, get some defense, maybe get some defense absolute even. Get some thorns damage, some cheap stuff over here will help you to survive longer. And yeah, I think for me, this is about 4,000 gold or 7,000 gold when I get the maximum interest per wave. For you, it will be different. And what's cool, the further you are, the more gold you have, the more interest you will get at the end of the wave. Like, bam, we can't really see it right now, but there we go, 145 money. That's more than you get from the wave overall. That's why you need the basic stats that will allow you to push through that. That will allow you to get that income for you that you can use to do the upgrades, but it's really tricky. If you're weak enough, you will be decimated before you'll get to that point. And afterwards, you have to be really careful not to go overboard too much, so you would get maximum income per wave. So let's see when we'll get there. You don't really, especially during the boss fights, you would like to get some upgrades, and you don't really have to, don't spend anything. It's in your best interest not to spend that much, but if you can, you save up. If you can't, if you really feel like the next boss will take you out, get some upgrades right now, because you need to push as far as possible as fast as possible. There we go. We are really close. I think it will be about 17k for us, where we will get the maximum income. The enemies are getting reckless, 4,000 damage, so they will basically one-shot us right now if we fail. Oh god, it's still there. But the further you are, the more income you have, the more upgrades you can get. And honestly, you will need it. Yeah, I did the upgrade. Now I have more than 500. So the more you save, the better. Let's do some upgrades right now. I think it's necessary for us already to get the basics done. So spend a bit, don't go overboard, get the cheap upgrades that will allow you to get the bonuses. Make sure to get those free upgrades. Those are really nice, but not for the highest difficulty. Here, you will most likely die really early and you won't be able to utilize them to full extent. So get some cheap ones that are available for you. You might even get some coin upgrades here in order to get more coins per minute. And there we go. We are green, so we're getting the maximum income right now. Let's get one round and spend the rest into the upgrades. All right, I think that's enough. Let's get some... your most important stat will be attack speed early on, because it allows you to utilize those on-hit chances of especially the knockback chance. So the enemies will stay at range from you and won't attack you, but later on you would like to really invest in your health, so you will be able to withstand that damage. Let's see how it will work for me. I'm not really sure it will work because this stage is too hard for me. I need more upgrades. So yeah, basically as you go, try to be in the green area, try to buy yourself the upgrades that you might get for cheap. So for now, it's everything below 1000 that will work for me. Let's get more thorns. Actually, we need 50 something. That's nice. Lifesteal will help. And of course, work on your health, because you really would like to be able to withstand enemy damage. When the boss will come, it will decimate you. Most likely. It's coming next turn, by the way. So if you're not sure, or you know for sure that you won't be able to beat the boss, go crazy here. Go overboard. Get yourself some important upgrades to take out the boss. Otherwise, look at that. We survived the hit and recovered it because of our lifesteal. My god, that was tricky. Especially on the camera, guys. I really don't want to screw up, and I want to show you how good it can be, but it's really hard on the highest tiers, because you have to min-max everything. All right, let's get some lifesteal. Let's get more knockback chance. This is essential. It will allow you to pull enemies away from you, so they will be destroyed by those orbs. Like against normal enemies, this is your best bet. Level 50 is next, so I am in danger again. Let's get more defense percentage. I think this will help us to survive it longer, and we need health too. Lifesteal? Maybe. So I'm trying to balance around that amount of money that we need. We can do this. I think we can. Woo! That's tough. This is crazy. Someone just hit me. That was a ranged enemy. Those ranged bastards will attack you as well and will make your life miserable, so make sure that you can survive their attacks. All right, we have some money. Let's get more survival things right now, and knockback chance. Knockback chance maxed out with the attack speed maxed out will allow you to take them out as far as possible from you and try to give you the highest chance of survival. Let's put it like that. So let's see, we are at 2.6k gold per minute, coins per minute. That's not that much, but we are here trying to push. It's not farming level for me, and the boss is here, and oh my god, it is strong. Wait, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Defense. Oh yeah, another tip for you guys. If you feel that the boss will decimate you, slow the hell down. Make the game slow 1x speed so you can react, so you can get the upgrades that you need to survive that, like health, defense, damage, attack speed. This is a normal game speed, how it's supposed to be, right? The further you are in the level, the more money enemy will drop, so you can go with the cash bonus and, well, basically cash bonus only later on, but still early on your income is essential. It's like essential for you to get a good start. Afterwards, going for cash bonus will be way more beneficial. Putting some points here will allow you to get really good results from each wave. But before that, don't go too hard on it. I'm trying to upgrade some basic stuff here as well for extra stats, and we really need to work on more attack speed, I guess, and maybe some criticals for more damage. Oh, that was expensive, but the boss is coming, so we don't really have a chance to do anything else. I did the health upgrade. Oh, so that's why you need defense upgrade and health pool, so you can withstand the enemy boss damage and push further. I think my maximum wave here was 60 beforehand, and now we're at 72 because I'm doing my best right now for you. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more high-quality content. So now, since health upgrades are getting expensive, we will focus on attack speed. That's maxed out. Not that many upgrades we can get. Some crit as well for more damage. Maybe the range. Usually you don't want to go for the range, but here you can get damage per meter upgrade, and that works really well with all those bounce shots, with your multi-shot that you need to upgrade as well, in order to be able to attack enemies while someone is attacking your tower. That way you can life drain, life leech from them, and there is a boss coming right now. Let's get more multi-shot and rapid fire right now. Oh, the main issue will be for you if the boss is alone. Then you won't be able to life drain from anywhere, and you will be doomed because you won't have the health regen from anywhere. That's the main problem. Or some enemies that have like special attacks, how are they called? Ray, vampire enemies, they usually kick my ass. I don't know why they are so strong, but when they come, I'm like, I'm done. All right, we have some extra resources. Let's get ourselves cash bonus and coin bonus, points per week, and all the upgrades here. I'm not sure how long I can endure this, but I will do my best. I really want to reach wave 100 to unlock the next tier, even though the upgrades that we unlock right now are so expensive for me that there is no way in hell I can use that. Okay, another boss, wave 90. Let's see if we can endure that. We have maximum defense percent. No, oh, no, we couldn't. It's still too strong. So that's how you play on the highest tier difficulty. Honestly, that's as much as I could do, and I think we had about 3k gold per second here, so it's not that crazy. So yeah, last highest wave was 50, and we managed to go to 90. We unlocked some research, and you will love that it's totally useless for us because it's extremely expensive. So let's go back to the research and see how much those bot research are. Here they are. 28 million gold. Seriously, guys, I've been farming like for the past 24 hours, well, okay, maybe 10 hours, and I farmed 1 million, 2 million gold. How long I should farm for that? So those high tier levels are valuable because they can give you quite a good amount of coins as a reward and maybe some gems, but don't expect to get cool research over here because you won't be able to use it. It's better to focus on something that you can easily farm. And yeah, guys, if you have extra tips for this build, share them down below in the comments. That will allow you to push so much further than other builds. This is currently a meta. And thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out the video description for extra links. It's been Kosh. Have a good one. Bye.